guys, it's Wongalee and Phil. Today is our 25th wedding anniversary, and we thought we would share it with you guys on Facebook. We're going to do a Q&A, and we just thought it'd be something fun and different to be able to do for the 25th anniversary. So let's get started. I have the questions here on my phone, and I'm going to ask Phil a few questions. If you didn't know, I'm Wongalee. This is Phil. And that's my husband. And we're just going to go ahead and get started. Okay, first question. How did we meet?
How did we meet? No. We met at the skating rink, Skate King in St. Louis.
Oh, you was watching me, wasn't you?
I sure was.
Second question is, who said I love you first? Oh, okay then. I was going to say this. Please do. Yes, he said it first, lady. We was on Facebook. I'm calling. Sorry. But Phil said, I love you first. It was so sweet and cute. He doesn't talk much if you don't know. So it was really nice to see him, speak up and voice that opinion. He was after this. Confess what?
My joy for you.
Hey. Okay, third question. How did Phil propose? I'm going to take that question. You want to take it?
No, you can take it.
I'm going to take it.
We was in the car. Riverfront.
St. Louis Riverfront.
St. Louis Riverfront, under the arch.
Yep, under the arch. And he began to start talking. And it was right before I got ready to go to work, because I worked evenings then. And I'm like, oh my God, he going to make me late. What is it that he needs to say to me right here? And I need to get to work. I'm looking at the clock, and I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like, oh my God. So he proceeds to propose. And I'm like, I looked at him and said, oh, okay. I do. Yeah. And he was like, oh, okay. So he takes me to work. Well, he comes back. Well, which I don't know he's back. And one of my friends at work, his name's Cliff, came up and said, Wongalee, why don't you come out? And we was in a secure building. Back then I worked for Mercantile Bank, that's now U.S. Bank in St. Louis. And I said, no, I'm not, what I need to go out front for? He said, I really need you to come out front. Somebody here to see you. You can't tell me who it is. I ain't coming out there. So he said, I just need you to come out. Come in for a minute. I want to show you something. So finally I get up and go out there. Who is out there doing shift change now? Phil is out there doing shift change. He done went home. He done put on mad cologne, smelling good, looking good, and he had these bouquet of flowers. Then he had my favorite flowers, which are calla lilies. And I was standing there like, what in the world? And so he says, I don't think you heard me. And I'm like, what you mean I don't think I heard you? I said, I do. He said, no, that's not how I wanted you to respond. And I'm like, well, how did you want me to respond? And here we go. Will you marry me? Now, all these people, I'm telling you, this is shift change. All these people are out here looking. And I'm like, I do. I said, I do. And I was like, oh my God, and all these people are staring at us looking and stuff. So clapping and stuff. Clapping and everything. So it was really cute. And it was really, I will tell you, I thought he really wooed me with that. I have to say, because he's pretty quiet. If anybody knows him, no, he is straight quiet. So he really wooed me to come out there in front of everybody to do something like that. So I was really taken back, and I really was like, oh my God.
I went out my comfort zone.
All the way out your comfort zone. All the way out his his comfort zone. So that's how Phil proposed to me. Okay. The next question is, what is your love language? Okay, ask me, okay, what's my love language?
Words of affirmation.
And what else? Oh, Phil, don't you goof up.
And touch.
Okay, and touch. Okay, so those are my words of affirmation. And if you don't know what affirmation, what I'm talking about by love languages, we did this course in at church, at Liberty Church here. And in the course, the book talks about 5 love languages. And it's how each person, pretty much operates through. And once you learn how that person's love language, you can better serve your mate better and, and everything. So we learned how to allegedly serve each other better once we knew each other's love language, which we do. Phil's love language is quality time and definitely touch. Phil don't care where you're at in the room, as long as you're in the room with him. You don't have to be doing what he's doing, but he wants me in the room with him. And if I'm sitting by him, he's touching me. His hand, his foot, something is on me. So he loves to touch. That's his love language, is touch and quality time. He just want to be with you. He want to enjoy it. Phil will drive me to the moon and back to be with me. It doesn't matter when he's with me. He doesn't rush me doing anything. It's just the time to be with me. And it's not just with me. It was even with the kids and, family and everything like that, quality friends and stuff. It's just his thing is always quality time. Now, for me, words of affirmation is definitely the thing. Definitely. I can't hear I love you more than 1,000 times. I can't. Him tell me I'm beautiful. It's just off the charts around here. He can get anything from me with them words. Can't you, baby? Yeah, we'll get back to y'all. But yeah, so those are 5 love languages. And I'm going to tell you, if you're out there, just go get the book and take a chance to read it. I mean, it's one of the best books I could tell you for a couple that anything, it really helps you. It really helps a marriage and everything. Because I'm telling you, once you learn how to serve a person and be able to serve them in their love language, communication is a whole lot easier and better. Believe me.
Yes, it is.
Think so?
Yep.
I
agree.
You agree. All right. So the next question is, what advice do we have for younger couples?
That's pretty good. That's a good question.
You got a good
best
answer?
advice? Yeah. Best advice, pretty much I could give is just not going to bed mad at each other and communicate. And if you do those 2 things, that'll definitely take half the battle away.
Yeah. I would say communication for me is a big key today in, relationships and stuff. And when I say communicate, I'm not just speaking, just talking, one person doing all the yapping and everything. When I say communicate for me is somebody has to listen. 2 people have to come together and you have to be able to listen. If I'm speaking how I'm feeling or how this situation has touched me or whatever, or we need to do this with the bills, or I'm telling you, you can talk through anything, but one person has to talk and the other one has to listen, and then the other one talks and the other one listens, and in the middle right there, y'all could come to terms with a great answer together. There's no such thing as one person makes all the decisions in a marriage. So you have to be able to honestly be able to communicate, and you have to effectively listen. So in the end, you should be saying, which I don't say, I have to, honest, but I do, I've gotten better with listening. It's a learning curve now. It's not you get it right off the bat. It's a learning curve. But you should, in the end, say, if I hear you correctly, what you're saying is da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then that person should ask you that, and then at that time, you all could come together. Now, I'm going to tell you, there's going to be times where you're going to have to agree to disagree. And that's okay. That is fine. Everybody don't agree on everything. Even I don't agree on everything. But I'm pretty good at agreeing on most things, as long as they're going my way. any questions you want to ask?
No. We're going to cut the cake.
Well, we got a cookie cake here, guys. And I wish y'all was here so we could share it with you all. But, you know, some things you have to do on your own. And I'm going to tell you, 25 years. Man, where has the time gone?
Yeah.
Never realized it was 25 years until we look at one of the kids. And then you say, okay, I see the time now. But
it went fast. It was enjoyable.
Yeah, it really was. It was a heck of a ride. It had its ups. It had its downs. It had its middles. It had its rounds. It has been a real ride. Okay, where you see us in the next 25? Going down the road.
Going down the road. Relaxing. On the beach.
Woohoo!
On the Winnebago.
All right.
Hitting
That's
the
our
road.
dream. Hitting the road, right?
Yeah.
Getting a chance to view and see a lot.
Yeah. Get the redate.
Yes. That's one thing I must say. I can't wait. We got one more to go, y'all. Shh, don't tell nobody. We're excited. Then I'll be able to date my husband. I am so looking forward to the time we'll have together. It's just the next chapter. Isn't it? All right. Well, let's get into it. 25 years ago, oh my God. Mr. and Mrs. Well, thank you all for watching. And I hope that you got a chance to just enjoy some of what we enjoy each and every day. And I got him to do this. I can't believe he is actually sitting here talking to you guys. Get out of here. Well, thank you. And we have to say bye-bye now.